guys, what's up? In today's video, I'm going to be testing out the brand new Barbie and ColourPop collection. I'm going to be creating these two eye looks for you guys. We're going to be doing lip swatches of all of the lip duos. And yeah, I'm just going to be showing you guys everything in this collection. So really quickly, before we get started, I would really appreciate it if you would give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, let's go ahead and swatch all of the shades in the eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to show you guys close-ups of everything that comes in the Barbie collection. So first up, we have the Malibu Barbie Pressed Powder Palette, which is a 15-pan eyeshadow palette. This palette actually feels very heavy. I love the packaging. I think it looks super cute. So when you open it up, it has a nice mirror in it, and then here are the shades. So here is the palette up close. I think this is a stunning palette. So let's go ahead and swatch all of the shades starting in the top row. First up, we have the shade Cali Girl. That shade is so pretty. Vintage Doll. That one is a little bit more of like a sheer shimmery shade. Come On. Ooh, that one swatched really nicely. Let's Go Party. And Shine On. All right, so there's the first row. These swatched beautifully. Moving on to the second row. First, we have West Coast. Best Coast. Follow the Sun. Malibu Memories. And Zuma Beach. The second row is also gorgeous. The mattes swatched really nicely. And moving on to the final row. First, we have Make Waves. Boardwalk. Surf's Up. 1971. And SoCal. So there are all of the shades in the palette. Honestly, this color story is so much prettier in real life. I feel like that happens with a lot of ColourPop palettes. Like I'll see them like on Instagram or something and not be that interested, but after swatching these, I think this palette is beautiful. So I forgot to mention earlier, but the price of this palette is $25. Next up, we have the Beach Party Super Shock Highlighter. The price of this is $12. So this highlighter is literally huge, and here's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and do a swatch. Ooh, it feels so soft. Wow, that is a stunning highlighter. I cannot wait to try that. Then we have three lip duos. These are $16 each. They have a lipstick and a lip liner. So first up, we have the Golden Beach set. Here is what the lip liner and lipstick look like. Love the packaging of these. We're gonna go ahead and swatch the lip liner first. So there's the lip liner. It's actually a really pretty shade. And then here is the lipstick shade. It does say Barbie on one side, which is really nice. Ooh, that was very, very creamy. Next, we have Malibu Sunset. This one looks like a really nice, like medium pink. Here's the lip liner. Wow, that is also very creamy. And the lipstick. So there is that shade. And the last lip duo is called Dreamhouse. This set looks more of like a kind of like dusty mauve pink. There is the lip liner and the lipstick. This one is also stunning. I think that this one will probably be my favorite over here, but yeah, there are the lip duos. These honestly look amazing. Then we have the Dull Lashes, which are $9. These look very kind of like wispy and natural. And then the last thing we have is the Barbie Hand Mirror, which is $10. So here's how it comes packaged. It is just a heart-shaped mirror. I do want to kind of show you guys the size comparison from the ColourPop Valentine's Day heart mirror and the new Barbie mirror. Obviously, the Barbie one is a lot smaller than the Valentine's one, but I believe they were like the same price. I could be wrong, but yeah, the Barbie one is much smaller. So now that you guys have seen everything, let's go ahead and move on to the demo part of the video where I show you guys how to create these two eye looks. I'm also going to show you guys the highlighter on the face and then all three of the lip duos. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is prime my lids with my P. Louise base. So I'm first gonna go in with this like super bright hot pink, and I'm just gonna kind of stamp this all in my crease to kind of map out the shape of my eye. Next, I'm going to take the shade called Boardwalk, and I'm just going to start like tightly blending this along the edges of that first shade. Now I'm going to take the shade called Make Waves, and I'm just going to once again blend above the last shade. So I went ahead and cut my crease off camera. Now we're gonna add some shimmer shades to the lid. So I'm first gonna take this shade right here, and I'm just going to kind of put this right in the inner corner. I'm not gonna go too far out with this shade. Now I'm gonna take the pink shimmery shade, the lighter pink, because we're gonna use this shade after that. So I'm gonna put the lighter pink towards the center area, and then the darker pink on the outer part. Honestly, ColourPop has amazing shimmery shades. Like, I love the formula of their shimmers. All right, so the lid area is pretty much done. Now we're gonna move on to the lower lash line. So I really wanna use this bright yellow called West Coast. So I'm just gonna kind of start by blending this like pretty much all along the lash line. I'm not gonna be like too precise with this. Then I'm going to kind of connect it over here to the outer corner. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush without anything on it, and I'm just going to kind of diffuse the edges. I'm also going to take some of that bright pink that we have like all in the outer corner, and I'm just going to kind of like stamp this all along the lash line. I'm also going to take that first shimmery shade I used, and I'm going to use this to highlight the inner corner. Alright, so here is eye look number 1 complete. I'm really into like pink eyeshadows, so I like the way that this one turned out. Now we're going to go ahead and start on the other eye. So I'm first going to take the shade called Zuma Beach, and once again, I'm going to do the same like style of eye look. So I'm going to kind of take this brown shade and use it to map out my crease. Now I'm going to take this bright orange, and I'm just going to start tightly blending this along the edges of the brown, just like I did on the other eye with the pink shades. Next, I'm going to take the shade called Let's Go Party, and I'm just going to blend this all above the last shade. So once again, I went ahead and cut my crease off camera. Now we're going to move on to the lid shades. So I'm first going to take the shade called Come On, and I'm just going to start applying this in the inner corner and kind of blending it back. Such a pretty shade. Now I'm going to take Shine On, and I'm going to apply this towards the center of the lid. And then I'm going to take 1971 and apply this all along the outer part of the lid. Alright you guys, so I think I've used every shade in the palette except for the 2 blues, so we're going to go ahead and try those out now. First I'm going to take the matte blue called Malibu Memories, and I'm first going to start by kind of like tapping this on the lash line, and then I'll start blending and kind of diffusing it outwards. Now I'm going to take the shade called Surf's Up, and I'm going to apply this in the inner corner. Alright, so here are both eyes complete. Honestly, I loved every shade in the palette. Like, I tried every single shade in here, and I didn't have an issue with any of them. So far, so good. Next up, I want to try out the highlighter since we have not highlighted the face yet. So once again, here is what the highlight looks like. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna love this. Like, that is such a pretty shade. All right, so there is the highlight. It's a very like smooth highlight. There's not like chunky glitter or anything in it, so it looks really nice. How did I forget that there are eyelashes in this collection? Oh my goodness. So I already applied a ton of mascara, but we're gonna go ahead and try out the doll lashes because I really wanna show you guys these and I cannot believe I forgot these were in this collection. So I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes trying to put these lashes on and it's just not going well. So I don't know, I don't really like lashes that look like this. I don't see the point of wearing a lash if it's like this natural looking. Like I think it's pretty, but it's not my style. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I already tried to apply the other eye and I just like ruined my makeup. So now we're gonna do lip swatches of the lip duos. First we have the shade Malibu Sunset. All right, so here's the shade Malibu Sunset. This isn't like my type of shade that I would normally wear, but I do think it is really pretty. The lip liner and the lipstick were very creamy. They feel very comfortable on the lips. They were easy to apply. So yeah, here's the first lip duo. Next we have the shade called Dreamhouse. It's probably gonna be a little bit hard to see at first because my lips are a little bit like stained from the other lip liner. So here is the shade Dreamhouse. I definitely like this shade better than the last one. This one really reminds me of like a Barbie pink. So yeah, I really like this one. I think it is really pretty. And now we have the last lip duo called Golden Beach. So here is the last shade. This one is definitely my favorite. It is the perfect kind of like beigey, peachy nude. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but I really like this one a lot. All right, you guys, so that is everything in the Barbie and ColourPop collection. I'm pretty impressed with everything so far except for the eyelashes. I would not pick these up if I were you guys. I just didn't really like them very much. Also, I don't really think that the mirror is necessary. It is cute. Oh my gosh, mine is so dirty already. It is cute, but it's just one of those things that's kind of like, I don't know. I already have a heart mirror, which I really like, so I do like this one. Like, I feel like it feels a little bit nicer than the Valentine's Day heart mirror, but it is a little bit smaller, so it is kind of convenient because it is smaller and easier to store, but I personally wouldn't pick that up if I had bought this with my own money. Honestly, my favorite things in this collection, which is kind of surprising because normally like the eyeshadow palettes are always my favorite in a ColourPop collection. I do really like the eyeshadow palette, but I would probably say that my favorite things are the Golden Beach lip duo with the lip liner and the lipstick, which is the one that I'm wearing right now. And then also I really like the highlight in this collection. I think this is beautiful. Normally I'm always like super into the eyeshadow palette, but this time I really like the highlighter and the lip duo. I am so glad that they did these lip duos with like their Luxe lipstick and then the lip pencils because I love their lipsticks and their lip pencils. I hate the ColourPop lip glosses, so I'm so glad there were no like glittery thick lip glosses in this collection. I think that these lip duos are amazing. And I do also really like the eyeshadow palette. I thought that this had a beautiful color story. I really like both of the looks I was able to create, and I didn't have a problem with any of the shadows in this palette, and I used literally all of them. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of this collection. Are you guys going to pick anything up? It is available now. I will have everything linked in my description box below. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Also, make sure you have your notifications turned on. That way you don't miss out on any of my future videos. All you have to do is click the bell next to the subscribe button, and then you'll receive a notification every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.